Welcome back, boys and girls, to the one and only Environmental Enthusiast Podcast. Week by week, we deliver you guys top-notch current information about the world's greatest environmental concerns. Today, we have a very interesting topic on our plates. We will be featuring the topic of overfishing. But first, a quick message from our sponsor.
This podcast was brought to you by Red Lobster. Here at Red Lobster, we have amazing biscuits, appetizers, and seafood items that will bring delightful flavors into your world. Make sure to check us out sometime. We do make some nice food.
Thank you, Red Lobster. But in order to have such great seafood in restaurants, the issue of overfishing needs to be addressed. Otherwise, there might not be much of that delicious seafood left for all of us to enjoy. There's an old saying that was passed down from generation to generation when people tried to find mates. Don't worry, there are plenty of fish in the sea. Well, as it turns out, not anymore. Fishing is not inherently bad for the ocean because fish are able to reproduce and replenish the populations. However, the problem of overfishing occurs when humans begin to take fish from the ocean at a significantly greater rate than the fish can reproduce. Less fish in the water means less fish can reproduce, causing overfishing to become exponentially worse as time passes. Entire regions have been depleted of fish in the past from this. In the 1900s, several staple fish species such as the herring, California sardine, and Atlantic cod were almost driven to extinction. We need to save the fish. The extinction of many fish species would have devastating effects on the ecosystems in the water. Not only environmentally important, but fishing is such a large global industry, and many people rely on fishing as their primary source of income. People also rely on fish as a primary source of protein, so an overfishing crisis could lead to some serious food shortages. However, hope is not lost. With proper regulation and control of fishing rates, many fish populations still have great chances of recovering. With cooperation of governments and fishing industries alike, we have seen significant comebacks in several fish populations in the past. However, more action needs to be taken soon because it will become harder and harder to recover as time goes on. But enough talk. We've booked an expert to give further details on the topic, and we've even traveled straight to the ocean to meet him. Take it away, Edwin.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I greet you from the depths of the ocean with my friend Finless Foods CEO, Mike Selden. Wow, look at all those fish. Well, my buddy Mike over here hates the harmful consequences of overfishing and is trying to do something about it with his company, Finless Foods. First off, let's have him introduce his idea.
Greetings, viewers! My company, Finless Foods, focuses on lab-grown seafood. By making the seafood market sustainable, this technology allows us to meet growing demand for seafood without putting extra pressure on ocean ecosystems. Of course, we all know the harmful effects of overfishing. Entire ecosystems are in jeopardy, and the fish we see around us won't be there anymore if we keep it up. With Finless Foods, we aim to combat these disasters while still providing yummy fish for all to enjoy.
Incredible. Now tell me a bit more about making lab-grown seafood. How do you go about that?
It's all about engineering tissue. Since the texture of fish is less complex to replicate than land-based meat, the appealing aspect of it can be easily solved. Also, scientists might be able to create a new fish tissue combination and new flavor profiles, like combining tuna and salmon meat. It's a crazy opportunity to imagine new things. And as you might know, when opportunity meets preparation, success sits around the corner.
Interesting. Well, I'm excited to see where this technology takes us. I hope that ecosystems around the world will be saved while we can still enjoy the deliciousness of seafood. Now let's turn it back to Larry to close out this segment.
Aha! Now that's how I'll be able to keep having fishes in my tummy. Thank the Lord for all this advanced technology. However, letting big companies work towards solutions to overfishing is not enough. Time to think what you can do. First of all, make sure you are aware of the problem and spread the word. Next, if you can, try to avoid big fish that have been overfished for years, such as marlin, tuna, and shark. Eat small fish instead. Try and buy local and wild fish so dirty practices of fishing aren't rewarded. And best of all, try to eat sustainable fish. Well, that's it for today's podcast on overfishing. Make sure you are enlightened about this topic. Thanks for watching, and see you next week on the environmental enthusiasts.